guys could have went past today, right? You elected to wait till tomorrow, which is fine. My question is, that's sort of a calculation, right? When to, not just putting pads on, but how physical to be. You've kind of maybe erred on the side.
No, there won't be any. You got the shoulder pads on. Yeah. We're in pads.
Okay. Well, but just generally speaking, I mean, every coach has.
They just started. The league just mandated that you have to put, a couple years ago, thigh pads and knee pads in. But before that, unless you D lineman and O lineman wore thigh pads and knee pads. So what's the difference whether you got a pair of pants on and nothing's in them, or you got pads in them? Now you got helmets on, you got shoulder pads on. We're going to get after it. We're not going to tackle anybody, low cut anybody, those type of things. But we're in pads today. So just because it's helmets and shoulder pads, don't misconstrue that we're not getting after each other today.
Well, actually, here's my question. So my question is kind of this: every coach has to deal with this, where you try to get the team ready, but we've been through these training camp injuries, and you know how that goes. So can you just talk about that decision of knowing when to say when?
There's a fine line, and everybody can go back. You look at the numbers, you do all the data, and you compile research over 5-10 year period, and you say, okay, day 3 is a day where guys are fatigued, and these are where soft tissue injuries show up. So we'll do what we have to do, and we'll be smart with how we practice, the amount of reps, all those type of things. Physical standpoint, the only way I know you can build a mentally and physically tough team is you got to practice, and you got to put the pads on, and you got to work at it. And if you don't do that, you're not going to show up on Sunday and just flip a switch and be a tough, nasty, physical football team.